So, hey guys, Chauzu here, and I thought I'd share my own teams for the upcoming Treasure Map against S-Shark. I want to remind you that these are my preliminary teams. I haven't really finalized the team building, and it's like I like to actually try them myself before finalizing them. Before getting into the teams, I need to do something I should have done yesterday, and I keep forgetting it. And it's to de-evolve my Uta, since I want to use the Striker one, the OG 6-star Uta. And I want to use my best one with seed reduction, and due to the Limerick expansion, which means I have to first evolve to the 6++, and then I can de-evolve. There we go. Should have done this before the video, but I just keep forgetting to do this. It's so dumb. Anyway, let's jump into it now. And yeah. Let's start off with the Luffy boss. Here I decided to try a strat that is a bit of a classic in OPTC. So the intent here is to use the CP0 unit, but I'm using mine for the boss for more points. So I decided to do another take on it. So yeah, I started with Carrot due to being a good speedrun captain and to ignore the defensive effects. Like there is a damage vessel you basically can't remove, which is a pretty unique mechanic. But with Carrot we don't need to remove it. And then I remember that when you use one of the minks as a speedrun captain, it works pretty well with the Luffy crew. So the idea is that on stage 1, wave clear with Vista, stage 2, wave clear with Kiko ISO. I think it's pretty hard to wave clear with Kiko ISO though, due to the turtles being a bit bulkier. I can do it since I can have a very high attack Kiko ISO with all of my investment. Just want to put it out there though. And then final stage I can just use Luffy crew, who still has a great solo special since you get attack boost, orb boost, color affinity and all of that. So yeah, Kiko ISO will also give full board of 1 orb to the top row, so that's some extra damage when hitting with the carrots. Moving on, I decided to keep going with Gear 5 Luffy for the Robin boss fight. The main change I'm doing is I'm pairing him up with the 6+ V3 Rayleigh. Always been a great unit for mini bosses, even better now with the 6+. And yeah, basically Luffy will handle everything except for the spear. Moria handles the spear with Kuma support. Brook will wave clear. We have Rayleigh special final stage to just get a lot of damage. And I can even do a super tandem with the boa, that's the only reason she's here. Her special won't be ready. But yeah, just a very strong super tandem since I have this boa max for some reason. I have no idea why she is, but she is, so yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have the Zoro boss fight, and I finally have the Uta I want here, so I'm basically going with the same team I showed in my accessible teams, because I think this is just very good. The only change I really made is that I put Broly support on Carrot Wanda, so I don't have to swap or anything, final stage. And also put Tashigi if I want some color affinity, like, sure. Wave clear with Viper stage 1, Ace stage 2. I also want to use Uta ASAP for the attack and orb boost final stage. Ace conditional final stage, just need some color affinity and chain. We'll see if I can add some more later when trying this team, but it should do fine. Lilith, shoutouts to some friends of mine in the more competitive Discord. They've been sharing different Gear 5 teams, 6+ Gear 5. So I decided to try my own, and the unique thing with this team is that I built it so I can actually use Gear 5 Special, which is not easy since he's not boosted at all. But he's a speedrun captain, -2 CD. We have the ship. To reduce it further, we can wave clear with Arlong. That also reduces CD. Sorrow also reduces CD. We use Robin Koala, who is actually really great final stage. And they will also reduce CD. Well, it says here they only reduce Intex Cerebral, but remember, 6+ gear for Fire Luffy's captain, we have one of every color, means that all effects are universal, that includes CD reduction. I did double test it as well. Sometimes I forget to double test things I think I know, but my understanding was correct in this case. She also removes all of the barrier. The Barter support removes all of the paralysis, so the only debuff we have left to handle is a pretty annoying one. It's the special bind. And my plan for the special bind is... I think I'll just run Bath Luffy as Frank Captain. Makes it seem a bit slower, but in testing it looks like... I'm pretty sure the CD will be alright. I can use Bath Luffy's super final stage to get a delay conditional, nice extra damage, and also remove almost all special bind. Carrot support removes the rest on Nami Shinobu. Can also use them if I want to get color affinity. And skip this meh support on Arlong, that also gives color affinity. So yeah, I hope this works. I need to try it. I'll put Bath Luffy as captain on this team, and then pick him and swipe here. So this will be my team for with Gear 5. And then I'll just change my boss teams a bit to the reserve teams, basically. I use this strat a lot. If this works out, I'll just showcase it when the treasure map starts and I start using my teams. As for the boss battles, what I've done basically is I've sorted by cerebral. I picked all of the highest boosters I have. I did do a few pulls on the end of Mount Sugo, and I got Moria Perona and Caesar Monet. Put them on. We have the CP0 and Kobe. Put them on. And then I was like, is this possible? Is there something more I need to handle? And basically for both boss teams, everything left to handle seems like Nami Karina handles it. So that's pretty amazing. It's a bit sad for the main boss, since I have to use Nami Karina captain and they're not the best captain. This is because I need Moria Perona special stage 2 to remove the bind and burn. As intended, by the way. Mono Cerebral is nice since it means I can use Atlas Superclass as well, which is just great. And I haven't really planned out exactly how I'll tackle the boss teams. That's also one of those things, like now I see that it should work out. And I don't feel like theorycrafting too much beforehand. Like it's better to just jump in, see if it works, and adjust as I go on. That's basically my style to do it anyway. Like, it was one thing if I wasn't sure it will work. I feel pretty confident this will work. It's just, like, take Caesar Monet on these teams. Like, do I use them? When do I use them? Like, it will be a lot more straightforward once we get into things. But yeah, these are my preliminary teams. If you know me right, there will probably be some changes because of some mistake I made, or I've come up with a better idea, or someone has posted a better idea. We'll see. But yeah, that's my plan for now. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.